The plan is to eat a lot of fruit today. It is a later start. It is 9:30. Yesterday I woke up at 7:30. So a little bit more of a cram day. I got a ton of fruit to eat. I noticed a couple of them are definitely ripe, so I'm gonna be eating a lot of fruit today again. Lower protein, lower fat day. I'm gonna go double check what's ripe. I know I have a ton of fruit that are ripe. However, I don't feel like picking through the fruit this early, at least the berries this early. So I'm gonna enjoy whatever fruit is ripe, not too much. I try to avoid fruit in first thing in the morning before a run because it tends to have fiber, and I try to avoid fiber. I just don't want to have too much. It could lead to bloat or make me feel heavy. I'm gonna still have a little bit of kefir, about half the portion I usually do. I'll be having a little bit over half a cup and probably 2 tablespoons of honey to get some extra carbs quickly digested in. So I'm gonna go enjoy the kefir, pick out the fruit, and get back with you afterward. All right, I've decided on the fruit I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna get 2 mangoes in me, that same glass of kefir I mentioned, 2 tablespoons of honey. I got some reverse osmosis, the la-di-da-di-da water. Make sure to get clean water. I'm gonna use this to rinse off the fruit, just in case. It's organic, but either way, I still want to avoid all pesticides and such. A plum, a pear, and 3/8 of a honeydew left over from yesterday. So after all that, all of this comes out to 966 calories. So I'm gonna enjoy this. Not too much fiber, I hope, but 21 grams of fiber. It's still quite a bit, but let's hope for the best because I got to get this down. I do have an avocado, 2 apples that I need to eat as well. So I don't know if I'll be able to eat those today. I also have the berries, so very unlikely that I'll be able to eat the apples and the avocado. I do think they may make it to tomorrow, so it's not too big a deal. My 3-week ripening bananas seem to be a little bit squishier, so I'm hoping maybe those will ripen someday. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this and head out on the run. It is gonna be a little bit hotter since it's nearing 10 o'clock. It is what it is. We still got to get it done. Same deal today, 7-minute run. I'm gonna try to keep it at 70 minutes until I'm like really getting into flow states. Yeah, let's eat. I am a bit hungry, not too hungry. You'll notice I am weighing in at 142.2 pretty consistently. It is a little like annoying because I did reduce my calories by 300 on the app, quote unquote. Again, everything isn't measured gram by gram, it's all estimates. But I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna see if it eventually drops. I'm not gonna change to go lower. I just don't want it to affect my performance too much and my recovery. So I'm gonna stick to 2,700 on the app. And yeah, kind of just keep seeing how it goes. If not, maybe I'll drop it within a week or two. We'll see. I'm excited, especially for the mangoes. I love mangoes, especially when they're ripe. Honeydew is nice and refreshing, so I'll probably start with that. And then get into the kefir mango and the other. Probably have this toward the end. I don't really want something. It's a little more sour and acidic at times, so that'll be toward the end. This will be my pregame, my appetizer. And then this will be my main course. And then the dessert. So I might have spent a lot of my morning buzzing my hair. And you can see there's still parts, well, you can't really tell. You can't tell off the camera, but there are many parts where I definitely need to go back in and just reclip just to make sure. I mean, there's even a part right here. That's just my eyebrow. No, there's a part right here. Yeah, I need to go back in, reclip. But because of this, the time is, can't really tell, 12:30. And because of that, I'm very low on time. So I put on sunscreen, some sunscreen. I've already eaten and there was a lot of calories. So luckily for me buzzing my hair, time has kind of flown by. So now that I've digested, I'm gonna go on the run. I'm only gonna do 40 minutes. Only 40 because I wanna make sure I'm able to get back home and eat. It's 12:30. I go in at 3. I got to be changing by like 2:20, 2:30. Got to leave by 2:45. If I were to run a mile or an hour and 10 minutes, I'd get back 1:45, and I still need to rebuzz. Like I said, I need to make sure everything's properly buzzed down at the same length. I went for a 3 grade. I wasn't sure if I wanted to go for a 4 or if I want to go for a 2. Kind of liking the 3. I might keep it at a 3. I think a 4 would be a little too much, and I think a 2 would be a little too little. So I think 3 is perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna go get this run done, and I'll catch up with you after. 40-minute run as opposed to an hour and 10. Let's get it done. We're still running. Ain't no excuses. Even though I'm behind on time, we're still running. Let's get it done. And if you're making up an excuse, go run right now. Let's go. First mile is complete. Ran it in a 10-minute, 50-second pace. This run is honestly feeling really, really good. My heart rate's been great. Right now I'm sitting at 158 on the higher threshold, but I'm not struggling compared to other mornings, so I might say fuck it and run the whole hour and 10 minutes, and I'll get to figuring out work when it comes. But as of right now, I'm feeling really good. Probably gonna run the whole distance. All right, I think I'm gonna start doing more volume. These runs aren't feeling too bad no more. They feel pretty dang good. So I think my body is ready for more than 1 hour of running. I'm gonna start doing every so often, maybe 2 hours, get more distance done. That way I prepare for that marathon. All right, so 2,244 calories in. I did have some honeydew at work. They had some extra like melon, and I just calculated it as one wedge. And I did have 2 bites of cheese, so I'm just gonna calculate that at 1 ounce. What I did have before work when I was in a rush was 8 ounces of the Ancestral Blend ground beef, along with 8 ounces of regular ground beef. Since I finally got that in, I got to try it. Really nice in a 1-to-1 ratio, gives it a more firm patty feel. And then I had 1 tablespoon of bone marrow alongside it. So I'm pretty tired. It's a late night. It's 11:21. I got 29,000 steps in today at work, or for the whole day. And yeah, I'm able to eat 450 calories based on the app. So we're gonna estimate. I have been craving cheese very heavily all day. So I'm gonna cut up some Swiss. I am craving some Swiss, and then I was craving some of the Comte cheese. So I'm gonna get into that cheese as well. So I wonder what makes it to where Swiss has these holes, right? It's robbing me of some extra cheese I could have got out of it. So that's 0.6. And the Comte cheese, this one's pretty good. I always come back to this one. I enjoy it. Aged for 60 days. Comte cheese. And the Swiss cheese is Emmy. It's kind of torn up now. But I find both of these at Whole Foods. So if you're interested in Swiss, get Emmy. I will say it's very dairy heavy, and it's like very light, mild cheese. Not what you'd expect. And then the Comte cheese is, I don't even know how I would describe it. You'd have to try it yourself, in all honesty. But we're gonna cut into this one. I've been craving this cheese in particular for like hours now of today. Been really thinking about it at work. All right, so thing about the Comte cheese is it has this paper on top, and I always end up eating the paper. I got to remind myself to take it off, and I did this time. 1.6 on top of the 2 ounces. I'm on top of the other ounce that I'm quoting for the cheese I ate. That's 2.6 all day. So I got like 300 calories left. Comte is a French cheese. Interesting. It's good. It's like if I had to compare it to cheese, it would definitely compare to Gruyere. Gruyere, but definitely not. Definitely not Gruyere though. There is something different about it. But if I had to pick a similar cheese, it would be Gruyere. There we go. I think I'm gonna be able to get this all to fit. I have such little blue cheese left, but I honestly don't want more cheese than that. So, I definitely got to get into these berries. Yeah. So I think what the plan is, here's the plan. Let me walk you through it. So I have 300 calories left. There's no way I'm going to get 300 calories in berries. So I'm going to cut it there. I'm going to finish up this cheese for the night. And then I'm going to eat some berries. So that sums up the day, 29,000 steps. I ran close to 6 miles this morning. No lift today because I ran behind schedule, buzzing my own hair. Took up a lot of time. So that we're ending the day at, let's say, 2,500 calories with the berries included, maybe 2,550. Protein, I got 120 grams, still very low. I've noticed the days I don't have beef heart, my protein is very low, so I might just have beef heart every day now. So 120 grams of protein, 231 grams of carbs, very high carb day, again because I had a lot of fruit to eat today, and 121 in fat. So that does it. That does it for the day. I'm gonna enjoy this cheese. Enjoy some berries and call it a night. See you, fellas.